you go. Now we on
All
it.
right. I guess men are apprehensive to feel that way. I guess as much as you could say you feel that men use that dates as a way of form of manipulation.
Mm.
And rightfully so. I mean, you can entice somebody with gifts or anything. That's a great occult tactic to use gifts, compliments, charm, all that as a form of manipulation. I mean, hands down, that can be done on both sides. But more so men because
Hey, I got
if
to
you
read this cash
expose,
app. Hold on, Sopo. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Sopo. Let me read this cash app real quick. Just remember that thought. JP said Edwin didn't like he don't like them women. Just so, I'm gonna let you respond, Edwin. But I'm just
Damn,
that was
JP,
the
gonna
cash
drop
app.
me.
They said you don't like them women, brother. But go ahead,
I
Sopo.
love
Hold
them.
on, I got you. Go ahead, Sopo. We get back to you. Go
but
ahead.
male exploitation, I guess, as far as in on the different side of the spectrum or board, is when you get into a relationship or marriage, you have more to lose, not just in the dating world, as far as in money and insignificant money you'll spend on dates, but as men, you can lose rights to your kids, you can lose your house, you can lose a lot through family courts or divorce courts. It is a liable situation for us, is what we call in business, is when you have an asset, it's a beneficiary. Or when you marry into bondage with somebody and that legal paperwork is done, you can lose assets.
Man, man.
And I mean, as
Complete cash
somebody who's went through it, I know this working with parental alienation. I mean, you can't
app.
say men don't have kids denied to them.
If
That
you
is a
showing up for them
fact.
babies, it's impossible for a parent to alienate you.
It's not. It's
I don't. I
very
believe
easily done to
when I read
document.
about parental alienation, um, I walked away after I did a deep dive on it, man, and I walked away from because I was like, man, it sounds like it could be plausible. I walked away from that going, ain't no damn way that this is a real thing.
It
Like
is.
it's almost
If it
impossible
wasn't, you would
to
see a
do
lot
that to
more
somebody.
women.
And as
You'd
much
see a
men
lot
be
more
on this
women
app
arrested
crying
for it.
about it, I be like, what? What are y'all talking about? If you show up for your kids, you can't be alienated. All you gotta do is
No,
show up.
you show up,
Just
but
show
then
up. They
you
can't
gotta write a
alienate you if you show
then you
up.
gotta write a report when the police come. They'll just take a report and tell you to go to civil court.
Why do you need to write a report? Then go to civil. Do what you got
Because
to do, but show up
if
for the
you call
babies.
the police, then parental alienation has already occurred. It's the fact that they're not able to enforce arresting women if they deny you the child. So when you got to go to another court and you in family court with them and you get your parental rights and then you're denied them when you show up and all police do is take a
Sir,
report
if
and
they
then the
calling the
judge
police
tells you
on
go to
you, that
civil court.
you did something to that woman. I'm sorry to tell
No.
you that. Ain't no woman that's
I
calling the
mean,
police
you
on the man
that,
for
that
no
is
reason.
that's presumptuous and rude. I mean, you could
It's
probably
just
pull a background
it's
report.
no Sopo. It's common. The most logical explanation would be you did something to her.
No,
That's
that's
not
not logical.
presumptuous.
That's just not
That is
logical at all.
logical.
It's presumptuous
Sopo.
and rude to
Sopo.
assume
Hold on,
that I did
wait.
something to her that's not been documented.
Wait.
We're
Time out.
speaking in facts, not fictitious assumptions. I need
Time
something
out.
substantial that says I did
I'm
something
telling you,
to this woman. I did.
hold on, I'm gonna help you out. I'm telling you that logically speaking, from a person listening to your story, and I don't know you from Adam, and that woman ain't here to defend herself, so I gotta make my own, I have to use my own ability of discernment, right? And I'm telling you that if I were a betting man and I had to bet, right? Because logically, scientifically, odds are you did something to her. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what the numbers say. Most like women, most of the time the police is called on a man or something like that. It ain't for no reason, ain't because she just mad at you and she just trying to get back at you. That's not logical. I'm saying, like, seriously, logically, right? If you were in my shoes and you were trying to, and you were trying
I
to,
don't
like,
think that's
if you heard your
logical.
situation, and I don't know you, like I said, because it's not me necessarily judging you.
So
I'm
then
just
why
saying
would
that
you speak
odds
on that?
are is that you did something to her
Why would you
to,
speak
to
on
make her
that though
call.
and
I
presume
just
that
told
it
you why.
was me?
I
Ain't that
just told you
sexist and
why.
biased that you would
It's
expect
not. I
it
just
was
told you
me?
why. I
Okay,
just
so
told
what
you why.
about documentation of her abusing me and 8 years of child neglect? Then
Show
what
it.
would it change the situation? Because that's what I got in front of me. I can email it to whoever wants to see it. My case and all of that is nothing new to anybody. I speak on this as a public figure who's worked with my community, and yet a lot of people are in agreement with it that is a liability for men to be with women that also, like the other man said, that was abused. and she gets away with it. These are factual things that occur to people. Dismissal and denial of them is dehumanizing somebody. It's insultful to say that
Hey,
such
Topo,
these incidents, I had to
if the
do
mother,
something
wait,
to this
I got a
woman.
question for you. Hold on. I
I
got a question
mean,
for you.
I
If
could
the
put
mother, hold on, Sopo, you gotta stop talking when I talk. If the mother of your child is abused you, why haven't you gotten your child? Why would you leave your child with an abusive woman?
I was the one that was arrested and asked the officer, why am I being arrested if she just admitted to abuse? They said, because we arrest the male. We just removed the male from the
That's a
woman.
lie. I already know that's a lie. They
How
been
would
stopped doing
why
that.
would I have to lie
That
about
ain't been
these
it.
things that occurred to me? These are not fictitious stories. I told you I can email you the file. Feel free to send me your email. I will send you the documentations. I have no reason to waste my precious breath and life
So
and body.
why wouldn't you
I
sue the
really
police
don't.
then?
And
Because
I have
that's
no
illegal.
time to sit there and defend my case to people who are not lawyers or going to be
I
dismissive
got
or
you. Okay.
dehumanization
So like
of
I
my
said,
abuse. What? I
I
mean,
got
what
you.
the hell would I do that?
Hold on. You don't know how to be quiet. Sir, I'm asking you a serious question. If that woman is abusive, why would you leave your child with her? I don't care if they came over and arrested you for something that she had falsely accused you of. Prove your innocence and then go get the child. What are you talking about? What? I wouldn't, sir, are you serious? That's negligence. You left your child with an abusive woman? Are you crazy? I don't care if it's the mother or the father. What? Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. It's like, what? Think about that for 1 second. Why would you leave your child with a person who has abused you? You know the likelihood that person abuses the child is like guaranteed at
She's
that
the
point.
primary caregiver. It's called a mother state. You should do more
Go take it
diligence
from her.
research.
She
No,
is abused. She
you
abused
can't
you.
take a child from a mother in a mother
Yes, you
state.
can. Yes, you
Okay,
can.
look up mother state and we can further discuss this. I do
Oh
not
my God.
discuss ignorance or unintelligent, misinformed,
Oh
uneducation with people
my
who don't
God.
have any education on what a mother
Oh my
state is.
God.
You can't
That is a
take
lie. That is
a
a
child
bold-faced lie.
from
That is a
a
bold-faced lie.
mother's
In every
it's a
state, you
book.
can take the child away from any parent, sir. That is a
Well, look,
bold-faced
I
lie.
mean, what
Every
documentation are
state.
you able to cite? Every state. Wow, that is
Every
crazy.
single state, the father
Because
can take the child away from the
you
mother if he can prove
cannot
it
just take
without
a
a
child
doubt.
away. You have to be given it
Making up.
legally. There's legalities.
I
It
just
has
said
to
that. I'm
be
talking about
given.
in court. Hold on.
Yeah,
Listen to what I'm
in
saying. In
court.
court,
So even in
bro, you talk too much. Go ahead.